Hey Aridin, are we close to the stream, or should we just like get going and maybe start it in a little bit?
Yes, sir. I think we're good to go. I put a 90-second delay on it, but I should be streaming right now. It
We have
probably
to put
doesn't
it
come
2
up yet
minutes.
because of the delay.
We have to put 120 minutes. No, 120 seconds.
I have to stop streaming at this point.
If you have to stop and start, it's okay. 90 seconds I feel like is good enough.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Hey, so link me your stream, will you?
It is this.
Oh, Earden Seymour or something like that?
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I just put it in Skype chat.
Ooh! I'll put that in the clan chat.
Can you confirm that it's up and running?
Yeah, I'll confirm it.
Okay, I'm starting the game because everybody said they're ready. If we have problems on the stream or whatever, we can
Yep, we'll get it after.
figure it out.
It
as
doesn't
we
look
go.
like the stream's quite up yet.
It says stream's offline right now.
Yeah, and it should
Yeah.
be for another 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, for the delay.
Mm-hmm.
We got like Pro League style casting here with 3 people. Old style Pro League.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, now they only have 2 people. The English ones anyway.
Make sure you follow. Yeah, make sure you follow Shock's camera.
Shock, you're doing observing?
Okay, yeah, I can do the observing.
Okay.
I'm pretty pro. Cool.
Alright.
All right. Spawning in the
welcome
bottom left
to the clan
corner.
war. This is L0B
Oh, go ahead.
versus UniVVV. We have our first match here. This is 2 diamond players. Go ahead with the introductions.
Okay, spawning here in the bottom left corner on Overgrowth, it is the purple Terran player from Legion of Boom, Viet Man. And his opponent, spawning in the top right as the pink Zerg player for UniVVV, it is Publico.
Goal.
Already sending out a drone. Is that for a scout? Did they do that early?
Oh, I mean, he really wants to know.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm excited to see what these 2 players are going to bring to the table.
And it looks like it might be weird. I don't know. I feel like that's... Yeah, I guess he's just scouting.
Both of them are scouting really
It does
early.
seem pretty early on both sides, but this matchup is Shock's territory. As a Protoss player, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah, normally I think he wants the engineering blade block the hatch with that SCV.
That
And
engineering
it looks
play.
like Publico was maybe expecting a command center first, and that's why he's doing that.
I think
Is he going to
wants a
hatch block?
Yeah,
I think he's going to hatch block. Yes!
Yes. Oh man, what a great start to the first game.
Oh, that drone actually, the natural of Publico, he
Oh.
totally sold this proxy hatch. That is genius.
I'm curious if he's going to go for a gold now. I don't think it'd be a bad move. Ooh, got the SCV too.
Yeah, that's a nice pickoff. That supply depot will be a little bit annoying, but it has definitely sold the story that he wanted to expand there, and it'll be a while before Viet Man has any idea about this proxy hatch. He's actually making a Marine first, which kind of surprised me. Maybe he just wants to get really fast Hellions.
I'm surprised he has enough
A Marine before a Reaper even.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's making a Reaper now. Has he seen that hatch? He sees the hatch. He just isn't reacting to it. It's on his, like, if you look in his vision,
Uh-huh.
he still knows there's no expansion up in the natural, obviously. But, yeah, he should do something about that hatch. I guess he can get a really fast tank, and I feel like a tank is a really nice way to deal with this, and a bunker on the high ground. But yeah, it's almost too late. That queen will be able to deal with like any number of like Marines and stuff. Oh, he's going to try and build a bunker on the low ground. Actually, the creep's going to get there before, so
How do you feel about a Banshee response to this?
Banshee. I feel like Banshee would be good for like a counterattack option. I don't know how much I would like it as just to defend this. I guess quick Banshee would be good.
And once the queen comes out, it's gonna... Oh man, it's gonna put down that creep tumor. And that's gonna take-
Yeah, and
Or-
he's going to try and build a spine
Ever.
crawler with that drone. He should, at least. Yeah, he's going to try and build a spine.
That creep tumor is gonna take forever to go away.
There was a match between Tasia and Hyun on Foxtrot Labs where Hyun did this, and his creep was like on the entire side of Tasia's map before Tasia could even move out, and Hyun just dominated that game.
And not much you can do about it.
No, there really isn't.
I actually played Hyun on ladder once, and he did the exact same thing to me. I had no idea how to deal with it.
You played Hyun on the ladder?
I did.
God,
Did
that's
you win?
scary.
That's
It was
fine.
Yeah, it was like 5 bases to 2.
Jeez. What's he going to do? This hatch is going to die if he doesn't do something about it right now. Oh, that Overlord's actually going to be good because it'll work with the spine crawler.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sucks to lose a hatch because you can't
It's
produce
okay,
out of
it
it now.
was-
But look at the creep already. It's
Yeah,
going to get so
the
annoying.
important part is the creep. It's not so much anything else.
Oh, and this spine crawler is actually going to be a big deal because it can hit the high ground.
Yeah, and he just protect that spine crawler and just go ahead and keep on delaying the
Oh, and he's
expansion.
spraying more creep too.
Straight drone
Like
behind
that's
this, I think, is the right move.
The only place the Terran can expand to is going to be the top area, and that's very.
and he is
important.
droning. He is droning. He just made 5 right now. Yeah, this is
Nice save.
kind of a
on that,
crazy, weird game. It's-
Reaper. That
So I
creep
feel
is
like
damage.
going that hatch block is actually one of the best responses that he could have, that Plubliku could have done.
Losing that queen is kind of a big deal. That's a lost transfuse, no more creep spreading except for the front tumor.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, he has 3 active, I believe, 3 active creeps tumors.
I think
Two.
there's 1 active.
2.
So he'll
2.
get that. Yeah,
Two.
he'll get that spine crawler now. Well, maybe.
Actually, no, I don't think so.
Spine crawlers are good.
Wow. If that reactor goes down, that's going to be a big deal.
What does he think he's doing with this command center? He should
Try and take his
just
first
keep it
position
landed and
instead.
keep making SCVs out of it. His macro is really slipping. You can see his minerals and gas are banked up. He is going Banshee, so that can do maybe some counter damage on the other side. But Publico should be able to kind of think to himself, what could happen to me in order for Vietman to come back in this game? And that should be one of the options. But look at that creep. That's
yeah.
so annoying.
He
And there's like
should know
tumors
by now.
everywhere too.
I mean, he should know by now that he has to have a scan to kill the tumors.
That's why he's landing that command center.
Yeah, now he knows.
The scan. Oh, there's not even a scan in it. That's rough. And he's taking a gold base. Publico is.
That larva is just working away, making a hatchery.
So is there a roach warren down to deal with these? No, he's got a good wall at his front though.
Yeah.
the
he does
roach
have a
warren's
roach
already
warren now.
down there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
almost got a run by in.
He's getting 8 roaches right now.
Yeah, another nice thing about this creep is you know exactly where the Terran army is. I mean, you know whether he's moving out, staying back at home.
You
Looks
think
like he
he's
will
gonna
get all
be able
these
to
creep
kill-
tumors
yeah,
with the
there you go.
scan, which is nice. That'll
That's a
start
pretty.
going
That's a
away.
great scan, actually. That's great.
Yeah, that was great.
This build seems fairly planned out by Publico because he's kept on top of his macro during this. Like it seems like he's known what his next step is at any given point, which is not the kind of thing you normally see if someone's just doing something on the fly.
Yeah, he definitely seems like he knows what he's doing. Like he's done this before. And he still has active creep tumors on Terran's side of the map, kind of spreading creep.
I'm really
Those
surprised that he
roaches
didn't
are-
send
Oh
his.
wow!
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't send his marine down to attack the hatchery in the very beginning.
Yeah, well, maybe he just didn't know that it or didn't realize it was there. I mean, it was in his vision,
Uh-huh.
and you could see that, but yeah, he just didn't see it.
Maybe he thought that he didn't want to have it canceled. You know.
Yeah,
didn't wanna
that
cancel
might be
it.
a possibility as
Yeah.
well.
I think that's what it really was.
Yeah, with spores and spines finishing up on all the bases, this Banshee's really not going to... Actually, he doesn't even have a spore in his main or natural.
Yeah.
Terran's +1 air is finishing up, which is interesting.
Hmm. Well, that's board dead.
The missile attacks, that's like the roach.
I'm surprised he's not trying to do more damage with his banshees.
Oh, did he pick off the spore?
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did.
picked
I
off
didn't
the
even
spore
see
already.
that.
Publico moved the spore a little bit too close to the edge, and the Hellions grabbed it.
And
Oh, that's-
Lair is only halfway done, so he's not gonna have an overseer anytime soon.
It looks like that gold may be forfeit now with 2 Banshees there with Cloak and no
Yeah,
Spore,
and he is taking his third that you can see, like in the typical third location.
Looks like we've got a counterattack though. That's gonna probably do a lot of damage.
Yeah, a ton of damage. He needs to bring the
Oh,
Banshees
God,
back,
it's gonna-
which is nice for...
Ooh, he does have Hellbats though. That's gonna help out a lot.
Oh, that's nice that he sees this on that side of the map, though. Wow, Hellbats are pretty good.
How bad?
He cleans almost all of them up, though, so that's not going to be something he has to worry about on his side of the map. And the creep spread, I feel like, is going to start getting out of hand. I mean, it already is on Vietman's side of the map, but I'm trying to like evaluate this game and see where we're at. So Terran actually has more workers. He doesn't have a third CC, though. Oh, yes, he does. He hasn't made it into an orbital yet.
I'm actually surprised to see.
Fire started.
I'm actually
His
surprised
production's
to see,
not very good. He's going mech. Okay.
To see Publico.
So the Spire's actually a really good choice. He's seen the Roaches, and Terran's starting to make a whole bunch of siege tanks, but the obviously Mutalisks are very good against Banshees and siege tanks and Hellions, which is like basically all the units that Viet Man has right now.
Mhm.
The first Thor will pop before the Mutas do, though. He'll have some kind of
Does
defense
he have a Thor in
against it. If he gets
production?
up a
Yeah,
turret in
okay.
each base, I think he'll be pretty well prepared for the Mutas. And more drones coming out, which will be getting him pretty close to that 70 mark that most Zerg like to sit at.
So yeah, this is kind of. I'm trying to decide. I feel like Terran's quite a ways ahead. He's. I mean, you can even just tell by supplies right now.
Yeah, the supplies. Oh man.
Zerg
Those
is
Banshees in a
free
really good spot
attack.
where the spores can't hit them.
Yeah, and if that spore goes down, that base is probably forfeit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got an
That's a
overseer.
good point.
So.
Does he? Oh, it's on the way. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
the
making
Banshees are in 7
spine in
meters,
the
almost
mineral
done.
line.
Yeah, here come the Mutas though.
Oh, the mutas will. Oh, that's true. That's really nice. That'll help clean this up a lot. Oh, say here come the mutas. He has an overseer too, so it's not like they can hide forever.
You're just gonna save the day.
So they'll
Nice
they'll
for
clean
that.
all this up. So Terran's
main
flipping
is
the
almost
command
mined
center.
out.
I mean, Terran actually held that surprise. I mean, he kind of came back into the game surprisingly well.
Yeah, it's hard to and I feel like Terran's quite a ways ahead. Obviously, these mutas can get a lot done because there's not a whole lot of anti-air in the main, and he's got a Thor, but with good micro, that actually this amount of mutas I feel like could take a Thor if he doesn't repair it. He's actually killing a lot of workers too. That's already we see 8 workers picked off, and he can come to the natural and just do this all day. I don't know if he wants to sit and pick off siege tanks with the Thor there, maybe. And then he could just move right on over to the third.
He's gonna go where the
then never
Thor
mind.
is.
Wow.
Yeah, don't go
That
to
is
the
a lot
third.
of turrets.
I guess that third is extra important to him.
So I'm interested to know why Publico is still making Banelings, even though he knows it's going mech. I feel like immediately putting down like an infestation pit and taking the hive would be a good response,
Actually-
so that you can get Vipers.
Actually, with the composition that Vietman has, Banelings are actually pretty important because what they'll do is this is actually like an aggressive mech style. So he's just going to push across the map here and possibly just go for his, go for the kill. And you really just need to like take down these Hellbats especially right away before they can do enough damage.
He's picking off all the reinforcing tanks and stuff too that are popping out right now with those Mutalisks. He's got this with siege tanks. This army, I feel like, just will not be able to kill the Terran army. We'll see though. He's up like 30 supply. Man, this is going to be
It all depends on the engage. I
and a
think.
point defense drone, which is nice. It'll handle the Mutalisks really well. But man, those Banelings have got to be careful with the tanks there. Yeah, and he ditches the third, which I think it might be a smart decision.
Yeah, I think that's the best. But the tank's sieged up now. He's not really going to be able to touch that army.
Well, Zerg still
Yeah.
has a third. It's complete, so it's not like he's really losing much.
Oh,
besides
that
a
is
little bit
true.
Of mining time.
Man, the mutas. So if he had like maybe 5 to 10 more mutas, I feel like he could just magic box the Thors. I guess there's a point defense drone, so that's not as easy as it sounds, but good pre-split from Vietman too. The Banelings aren't going to be nearly as.
Hey, Shot, what's the shortcut to view army side?
Army supply?
Yeah.
I think it's Control U or U.
A
Oh, no,
and
that's,
Control A are the two standards to show you.
Control A.
Yeah,
supply.
Control A. Worker supply and Army supply. Yeah.
Now the siege tanks are.
Oh,
in
nice
siege, it
counter,
might be an
though.
opportunity
Yeah,
to
counter with the roaches.
Nice counter with the roaches.
And it actually pulls the entire Terran army back. That counterattack was huge. And he's going to get a Thor and a tank here, too.
The Thor and a tank alone is just worth it right here.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
those are really expensive units, and they're...
Yeah, and roaches, I mean, at this point, they're useless. You can just throw them away. He's trying to target down the orbital. He might get
He
it.
might get it.
Oh,
that was close.
Wow, that was really close.
Boy, he's playing with fire there.
Curious to see what Zerg does behind this. Plus 2 attack is a good next step, but I feel like he could be macroing at the same time. He's very concerned about keeping his roaches alive.
There's a turret there.
And
This
also a Raven
counterattack
as well.
bot Publico so much time. Oh yeah, and a Raven. Yeah, it's just like every sort of detection and a scan if it was available. So Publico's saying there's lag. I don't feel any
see
lag.
any
Do you
lag.
guys?
I'm not
It
getting
might be
any.
him. Yeah, I'm not getting any either. Man, this has been kind of a really scrappy, weird game. Publico looks like he's moving across the map to try and maybe end this game finally. I don't know. He's definitely going to try and counterattack. He bought a lot of time with that move out, though, with the roaches.
He really
It's definitely
needs a
worth
macro
it.
patch.
Oh,
No, he
on the
doesn't.
third base.
The larva
Third base,
patch.
they're attacking. Oh, those Banes are
Oh,
gonna do.
this-
This may be the deciding engagement right here.
Ooh.
The Banelings connect to the... Ooh, yeah. Looks like
Yeah,
Terran will
good
be able
Bane
to, or that Zerg's going to be able to clean this up.
Wow.
That's a smart move to heal up before he goes in again.
Yeah,
If he had just
I
gone
agree.
in, all the roaches would be dead now. But
Yeah, look
now
how
he-
fast they heal. I mean, their health goes up. Like, they're already all full health. That is insane. That's really smart. Now they're all full health again. He's got decent upgrades on the roaches, too. 2-1. Yeah, it might have been Antarin. I don't know.
Moving towards Hydra and Infestor. That's interesting.
It looks like
So, yeah,
him that's
now-
probably lagging.
I'm not sure what to think of the conversation that's going on.
You don't need to respect me like that. There's no lag.
Man, I thought that maybe Zerg was like way ahead at this point, but look at the supplies. I guess he's got a ginormous bank, like mineral bank. His gas really isn't that
Yeah,
high.
he's getting Ultraless Cavern and 5 Vipers
Oh,
up, which is
5
what's probably going to
Vipers.
end this game.
Yeah, like that's like infinite blinding clouds
He also has 45
or
larvae.
pulls, whatever he wants to do.
So with that bank, you can pretty much...
What? I don't know.
An officer do full well as a scapegoat for ex-masters.
I don't even know what that means. Like, I know what a scapegoat is, but I don't know.
Well,
means by-
I think what he meant was that he's playing so that way they didn't have like complete 5 masters, you know. So he's just playing until the masters come into play. That's all. That's what he's saying, I think.
Yeah, we have plenty. We have John, which is like, 5 or 6 masters on his own.
Combined.
Put together, all on playing on the same computer. Yeah.
John's unfair. He has Archon mode available.
Exactly, with himself.
Hey, come on, we're not allowed to play Archon mode with the regular.
There was a great commercial I saw a couple years back during a StarCraft tournament, and it had like one Korean pro playing against a ton of foreigners. They were all it was something like an Archon mode before that was even announced.
And the Korean just crushed.
Of course. That massive Zerg army's moving down now.
Yeah, and he's like almost maxed.
Yeah, and with the blinding cloud, that's going to be huge.
Oh, he's got tons of blinding clouds
Yeah,
too. He's
he
got
can
like
get off
5 or
the cloud.
6.
Oh, the
I mean, you can try and
We're not even
split. Oh
seeing-
my
wow.
gosh! None of those units can shoot.
Yank.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Roach Hydra is such a great composition against mech,
Yes,
especially
yeah.
Vipers.
Especially if you have Vipers. Yeah, Vipers make it like infinitely stronger. Oh, 32 roaches in the production tab and 11 Hydras. He's remaxing with his bank. That's
+3 range is
a
almost done.
lot of.
Oh, barely
wow.
saves the Overseer.
He saved it.
That orbital command went through a lot.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah, the game's basically over now. With especially with these reinforcing units, +3 attack is like finishing any second for the Zerg army, and
There's no way that Terran's able to even.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's. I mean, he's less than half the supply, like a fifth of the amount of bases. Good game there by Publico. Really weird game, but I think it was fun to watch though.
Yeah, if you were to join in right then and there, you'd probably assume that it was just a normal, everyday game.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, so while we're in between games, can somebody check the stream real quick for me? Someone from L0B is telling me the overlay is blocking the screen, including the mini-map, and I shouldn't have an overlay in place at all.
Oh, the overlay's there, yeah.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That's not good.
Okay.
I've been watching the stream the whole time.
There we go. Should be gone now. Of course, it'll be
Okay,
90
it's not-
seconds before you see any difference.
It's not blocking the minimap as much as you'd think. It's just kind of blocking the top of it.
Blocking the bottom, you mean?
There should not have been. Oh, I'm not quite sure how the overlay even got in there.
Yeah,
Like
the
it's-
overlay was on.
Interesting.
It's actually on right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll be off,
so-
and just there's a 90-second delay. That's the only reason
Okay.
it looks like it's still on.
Every time I'm on Twitch, I always try to. What is it? I always try to fast forward even when it's live. I see you
Oh, now
letting your
Dark Blade's
beard
on.
grow out, Iriden.
That's just laziness right there. It'll probably go away in a couple days. ZVZ?
Alright, we got Boomer versus Poplico.
So ZVZ, I'm kind of surprised he picked Catalina for this. I feel like this is a
Oh.
weird map for
Yay,
ZVZ.
Roach battles.
I thought for
Always
sure when I
looking
saw the
forward to
map
that.
they were going to be Terran.
I am always ready for Roach battles, let me tell you.
Yeah, if you even get there. Yeah, it's like the
It's like the de facto
Lean bang
standard when it
dance.
comes to certain ZVZ. It's who has more roaches.
So are the map rules that the loser's choosing the next map?
yes, yeah.
Okay. Can there be repeat maps?
Yes, but it can't be two of the same maps following like in a row.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's not a best of 3 or anything, huh?
No. It's just going to be like all kill. I think it's best of 9, so we'll have so 5 players at least for each side, or for one side.
Well, the game started.
All right. Cool. So it's going to be a ZVZ here on Catalina, and spawning in the 9 o'clock position on Catalina is the pink Zerg player from UniVVV, Publico.
Oh.
And his opponent spawning in the 5 o'clock position on Catalina, hoping to even up things in this clan war for Legion of Boom. It is the orange Zerg player, Boomer.
I wonder, is Boomer the leader?
No, it's, well, maybe. The guy that I kind of orchestrated everything with was Cupcake.
Because it's funny, you know, Legion of Boom, and then the guy named Boomer.
I
He
see.
was just a shoe-in as soon as they found him.
Exactly.
I don't care if you're gold, you're in. You're in. Get to Diamond, get to Masters.
So, no early pools, no cheeses. I guess that's probably standard on this map because you don't know where people spawn. So we'll have a 15 pool. I would imagine maybe 16 hatch, just playing safe out of Boomer.
Well, Boomer's gonna definitely get lucky to find where Publico is first.
Interesting that Boomer's pool was that much earlier. I mean, that's a good 15-second difference or so.
Yeah, even though they did it on the same supply.
Could be that
Yeah, I
mineral.
wasn't paying attention to what the Overlord timing was. One of them may have done a 10 Overlord, and the other 9 or something like that. Or maybe it's been a matter of worker pairing.
Yeah, that's, I guess, a good point, yeah.
Well, Publico did get gas much earlier.
Oh, so I guess there's no repeats. All the maps have to be played before. Okay, yeah, good thing he cleared that up. So yeah, basically almost the exact same build. This four-color trick, it's too late. You have to build it like behind your mineral line, and it has to be done by like the time the Overlord gets in your base so that you can plant it when the Overlord's there. Mm-hmm. It's really cool when you get it to work, though.
Yeah, and it's actually nice that it can be repurposed later. It helps a lot if you suspect your opponent of going mutas at any point.
Yeah. And even like prevents Overlords from coming in, or like even an Overseer later on.
Yep.
I've actually seen people, after they try and kill that first Overlord, send it all the way across the map, and just try and plant it next to their, next to the opponent's hatchery.
Whoa, I've never seen that. That's crazy. Man, I guess if it works, though. I feel like, man, that would really surprise you, I guess.
Yeah, this game is definitely in John's court.
Yeah.
You should know everything about this game.
ZVZ is my specialty.
Is it really?
Do you have a good,
is that like your favorite race to play against?
Not necessarily my favorite, but definitely my best. I always go mutas in ZVZ. I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it's just so much better than going, and I usually, just destroy people, even Grandmasters with it, so.
I really like, so I used to main as Zerg, and I still play it every once in a while, but I really like in ZVZ, you open up with like 8 or 9 Mutalisks, but then you stop there and then you transition into Roaches, which really, I mean, you get map control, you can kill a ton of Overlords, you can stop a third base from happening, and then you transition into Roaches, and then by the time they're able to get map control back and defend off your Mutas, you're able to just produce more Roaches than they are because of the lead that you've gained because of them.
There's quite a few links coming out from Publico. There's a spine almost done from Boomer. I don't think they're going to get any damage done. I'm curious if he's trying to deny a third with those, or if he's going to try to actually do some aggression.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see. Maybe he's worried or something.
Yeah, he's back to drones. Looks like it's not going to be any hard aggression.
Looks like we've got,
oh, look at those lings coming in.
That's going to be really important. He's probably going to put on some huge pressure once that's done.
Oh, Bane's morphing in.
Here comes a bunch of Lings from Publico. They're not going to get a whole lot done. Oh, he's got a ton. Oh, yeah, he has so many Banes morphing.
He's just sending in just a little bit of Lings just to kind of tease, you know?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot to back up these Banelings.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a waste of banelings.
Here they
It
are.
could. If he gets a lot of drones, that would be nice.
Oh,
Uh,
well,
He got a few kills.
He got
Yeah.
Not too
6.
bad.
Not. I feel like that's not nearly as much as he was hoping for, though. I mean, that's still decent. If you look at the worker count, it's 26 to 22. Orange is still in the favor, or Boomer. And Publico's just going to be more aggressive.
Hey, what was that? Shortcut again? Control
Hey,
A. That's right. Control A. He killed 6 workers from those veins.
yeah. That's nice, but if you include like the workers he could have made with the larva from making the lings and the banelings and stuff, I feel like that maybe wasn't worth it. He's getting a very quick third, and if this goes unscouted, which it has so far, that can definitely pay off in the future. Ooh, this might be a good... Wow. Oh, he's got
the
+1
+1
carapace.
carapace was done.
Yep,
Yeah.
the +1 is really important for stuff like this.
Nice upgrades.
Oh, he noticed.
Yeah. Oh, the +1 carapace is huge, because then it takes 2 banelings to kill a ling instead of just 1.
Yep, and this is going to be really hard to hold off for Publico, I guess, because...
The banelings are
here
just
comes-
not as good.
Yeah, and here comes the Ling Flood.
And even with the flood of lings, he's still 8 workers ahead. Boomer is. He pretty much has an advantage in every way right now, even taking his third behind this.
Publico's a talker, man. He likes to...
I think he knows that he's in a bit of danger here.
Yeah, and he definitely is. This is even trade. Actually,
even trade.
killed a creep tumor, so huge advantage for Boomer.
It's spiraling out of control.
Yeah, that creep tumor. That's the tipping point. But look at the supplies, though. 71 to 42. It's not looking good for Publico at all.
And that's what happens when you lose a creep tumor.
That's exactly. It just gets out of control.
Yeah, I think that Creep Tumor just won Boomer the game.
Yeah,
I think it's
and
over by this
if you
point.
think about it, that's why he won last game, is because he had creep tumors on the other side of the map. That's how he won.
Oh, well, that was
the
that was
other
a good
creep
trade.
tumor. Wow.
Oh man.
Publico, man.
And Boomer got map hacks.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is it. GG. We're going to see here in just a second. Nice defense from Boomer. Oh, these drones are stacking up a little bit. Look at that +1 carapace, man. It's doing work. All those lings are like at 5-6 health.
That was some pretty good control by Boomer at the end there.
Yeah, I agree. Really well played by him.
Alright, the score is now even 1-1.
Okay, so now it is, well, I can't even remember his name. I almost said Gigolo, but that's not it. Jigolag.
Gigalag.
Nice.
Jigolag is up. Like, I don't know. Gigolo.
Come on.
Close, I guess.
We have respectable teammates in our clan. What is their lineup, anyways? Legion of Boom's lineup.
I don't know. I know they have a guy named Havoc. I think he's like their ace. He's supposed to be really good.
He's previously master a few times.
Hey,
They have
Slasher,
two master
Slasher said
players.
he's watching the stream right now, and Irden, your mic is slow when you speak.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
you
be
might-
better now.
You might want to raise up that mic volume.
Hey, what map? Oh, I guess he's not even in the chat with us. Okay, so I'm talking to Jigolag, trying to figure out what the next map is. And as soon as Jigolag respawns, we'll get...
So for anyone who has not heard already, the Legacy of the Void beta was actually announced today. It'll be starting on March 31st.
Yeah, I saw the Cyclones doing.
I know! The in and out, in and out.
Oh my god. I think
Cyclones, I feel like they're only going to be really used versus Protoss, because they'll be a little bit easier to be dealt with like a bunch of Zerglings.
But I did notice that the Cyclone, it seems like the Cyclone seems to shoot slower now. No, it doesn't seem like it shot as fast as when they first introduced it.
It will still kill your mothership core really fast.
I can't believe it shoots air. I just... Mothership core needs a buff.
Mothership core needs a buff? Oh, whatever. They can just photon overcharge anywhere on the map with nothing, like a tree.
So back in Heart of the Swarm beta,
It can
itself.
photon,
I don't know if you guys
it
remember
can
that.
photon overcharge itself.
Wait, sorry, what was that, Aridin?
That's what I was saying. It used to overcharge itself.
Oh, it seriously did?
It did,
Yeah.
and it had the massive
Oh,
sight
that
range
is-
and the massive attack range, so it was really common to just make one right off the bat and float it to the enemy's mineral line like super early.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but they actually, this was back when the vision of the mothership core was
It's higher, longer,
a lot
farther.
higher. Yeah, like it's actually ridiculously high back then.
Yeah, it was like, oh my goodness. It was like scan range.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like it probably had one of the highest like areas of vision in the whole game.
I think it did.
Oh, yeah, they buffed it because of blink all-ins. Or nerfed it, I mean.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
it's, yeah, purely a PvT thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they nerfed it. Well, I mean, Tempest as well, too. It was ridiculous. You didn't even need observers with Tempest.
Man. PvT, I feel like, has changed the most out of every matchup since Heart of the Swarm. Like, the Widow Mines buff has changed it a ton. Like, the Widow Mine drops are just everywhere now.
Wait, I thought Boomer was a master.
No, he's
not.
Diamond.
Alright,
So
so for anyone
this could
listening,
be a
I've turned
good
up my
map.
mic a good bit after this game. I'd appreciate a little bit of feedback. Just let me know if it's better, if it still needs a little bit more.
Oh,
I hear you a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, just even on Skype. But this can be a good map for Protoss or Zerg in this position, depending on where they spawn. If it's cross map, better for Zerg. Close, better for Protoss. I guess it depends on the style of the Zerg, too. If they want to be aggressive, then it's better to be close for Zerg.
This is probably the best map in the map pool currently for Skytoss as
Oh,
well.
I agree with you 100%. It's balanced in every matchup. Alright, we are loaded into map number 2. It is going to be a PvZ on Deadwing, and spawning in the bottom left corner as the teal Protoss player for UniVVV, it is Jigolag.
Jigolag.
And his opponent, spawning in the top left corner, so not cross, it is the blue Zerg player from Legion of Boom, Boomer.
And Irden, you are on Shock's camera angle, right?
I am.
Okay. just
I'm doing
making
cool
sure.
fancy camera tricks, so if you're not, I'll
I
be
got
pretty
all that.
depressed. Nice.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes
really
you,
not that fancy.
remember, sometimes you might want to do Control W to just kind of give the full view.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Well, that's
In,
for
like,
Irden,
fights
not
and
for
stuff.
you, because you're not streaming.
Yeah, but for fights and stuff, it's always cool. So Boomer's actually sending his Overlord to the horizontal spawn. I don't know if he knows that that's not a possibility. Kind of sucks for him,
It's a
I guess.
very, very early scout from Protoss.
Yeah, I wonder if he's planning on... Well, he's got a pylon in the main base, so it's not like I don't think he's going to go for Kenners, but he sees the pool first. And he can delay an expansion, I guess, if he wants to.
With a scout that early, if he does a standard 21 expand, he's actually not going to be able to get out his mothership core quite on time. It'll be delayed
I
just
think
a
he's-
little bit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
he just
just
wants to
gonna
get
go
in
for Nexus first.
It's not a bad move on this map at all. It actually.
Do you normally get your second pylon before your Nexus if you go Nexus first?
You do not.
No, you do not. That was actually. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I think he's gonna act like he's gonna cannon rush, but.
Oh yeah, in this actually, if you pull enough drones, it's
a fake cannon rush.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, he's pulling 3 drones, so this actually will be worth it. Oh, he cancels it, so.
Having the second pylon
He's getting a
first
forge
still
though,
put him
so
a little
he
bit behind,
can.
unfortunately.
Oh, you think it's like a double juke? Like,
yeah.
oh,
I'm not cannon rush you. Oh wait,
I'm not gonna cannon rush you, but I am.
Well, with circlings out,
Yeah,
it's like
that's
gonna be really hard too now. That's.
I think the forge is probably a reaction to the fact that he saw pool first. He knows that Lings can be there a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I guess that's actually a good point. More of a defensive forge, and with it starting now, yeah, it'll definitely be up in time.
Cannons actually build really quickly.
Yeah, they do.
I guess it could build a little bit faster. I'm a Protoss player, so.
So with the first gateway finishing now, the fact that no gas is started from Protoss means.
What an interesting wall he made.
Yeah, I feel like he just misplaced his first pylon, which really screwed it all up. Because you can pick up that gateway without the cannon being able to hit now. I'm pretty sure Zerglings can.
Actually, that's true, yeah. And if Zerg player really wanted to commit, he could actually get roaches out really, really early and try and pick off the cybernetics core. And that delays work a lot.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
From the production tab, it looks like he's just going to drone and macro up.
Forge first, really. Oh wow, he has three probes on Q. That's crazy high. On
Third
each
base,
side,
Zerg.
per base, he has three SCVs on, 3 probes on Q.
I think his minerals were a little high.
Yeah, that is
Both
true.
His gases were slightly later than intended. They didn't line up with his cybernetics core timing, and then with extra minerals, he's just a little unsure what to do with them.
Well, he should be dropping his tech now
soon.
soon.
A nice worker lead.
I'm actually surprised that he hasn't dropped his tech yet.
Yeah, I agree with you there. What, he start +1 attack? Okay. Maybe he wants to do some gateway pressure?
It's going to be a little bit late with the later gases. The fact that he's chrono boosting, I'm expecting a 4-gate timing or something from this.
Yeah, he's getting a 3rd gas, though, so maybe...
I mean, with how he should... I mean, if he's going to commit to this, it should be like a 5 or 6-gate push.
Yeah, you can actually, if he's getting the gas for sentries as well, you can even support up to 8 gates if you're zealot sentry heavy with less stalkers.
8. Okay.
Twilight counts are coming in, so it might be Blink.
Oh, but actually got in and scouted. Yeah, that could be. Like a 7-gate blink or something. He needs to take his 4th gas for that, right? I don't know the exact build.
No, 3 gases will be fine at this point.
Yeah, 3 gas is fine for 7-gate blink.
If he's going Charge Lot Archon, he'll need the 4th soon.
But if he was going blink, he should have dropped down the Twilight Council as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's like done now, so... Yeah. And blink just started. So he's taking his 4th gas.
Zerg started 1-1 at a pretty normal time, I think.
Melee upgrades. So maybe we'll see him tech to hive pretty quickly and go like Ultralisks or Ling Infester.
Well, he needs to start +2 immediately. There you go.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so definitely this definitely looks like a 7 or 8 gate blink all in. Right now he has what, 5, 6 gates, 7 gates. Yeah, he's
one thing he needs to do is get a probe onto the other side of the map to hide a pylon, though.
He has no way of getting it out right now because.
Yeah, I know that's going to be hard.
He has such a little army since he's been investing.
Well, he's sending a probe out right now.
Gate
so.
Infrastructure.
Oh, and he didn't kill. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, so the probe's with his army.
Yeah. So Zerg is making a ton of Lings already. We'll see if he sniffs out the fact this huge push is coming. He was not able to get the Overlord into the main because that Stalker And Jigglag's main swatted it away. All it saw
Yeah.
was the pylon on the north side. There's an engagement.
Yeah, what
going on.
Boomer's doing here is actually
Ooh.
really, really powerful against Blink.
He's gonna have to recall. There's no other option other than.
I don't think he's gonna recall. Doesn't look like he's moving his mothership core closer
He's gonna
to it.
lose the stalkers.
Yeah, that's the bad.
Ooh, looks like those 4 are
Oh,
going
he's gonna
down
lose
as well.
more too. Wow. Yeah, this was a great response for Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have moved
completely
down until he
defensive
has
at this
more stalkers, really. Considering that his
Or
plus
some
2.
zealots even.
Well, no, this would be a Blink stalker all in, so he would definitely have to have more stalkers, you know.
It's a lot of lings. Wow.
Yeah.
The sheer supply difference is going to make this incredibly hard for Jiglag to get any damage with.
Oh, although this is pretty good engagement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
The
It is.
Protoss player.
What he should do is really blink on the low ground and back up to high ground again, but he didn't do that.
But there's just like so many lings in the production tab. Plus 2 attack is on the way for the lings. He's even getting a baneling speed.
I really don't see this blink all in.
Banelings I don't think
really-
will be very useless, but or
An
useful.
interesting thing to note is.
Oh, he just keeps catching these.
Yeah, he does. Jigglаг has been floating at least 400 for a couple minutes now. He could have afforded a third with this.
Yeah, that's not. This is.
Oh, he's starting a robo
Oh.
facility right now.
That's way
Getting-
too late.
He's getting the Zealots out, which is definitely the best response to this.
Yeah, zealots are good.
One thing that Protoss players will do is, even if they're going for a Blink all-in, if they see that you're really, really Zerling heavy, they'll just start warping in Zealots.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that
he
is a
needs.
good
If
response.
he's going to transition to a robo, he needs to grab the third base right now.
Yeah, and you can see it kind of queued up right now.
It should have been like about a minute or 2 earlier, but what can you do?
Those zealots do have the 1 extra attack upgrade on the lings, though, so
Mhm.
they can kill them in 2 hits.
In 2
That's pretty
hits.
important.
Ooh, looks like
So
he's
if
gonna
you look-
scout the double Baneling nest.
Oh, did he make 2? He did.
Yeah.
Definitely want all of those upgrades as fast as possible.
Yeah.
All one of them.
Yes.
Can't say I haven't done that before.
Oh yeah, in hectic situations, you start throwing stuff down to make it
Wait.
work.
Okay,
You just want to make sure you have it.
and Protoss
This
just
attack,
dropped down the
I'm trying to
robo
say-
today.
With force fields, I think this move out from Legion or from Boomer is not gonna
Well, he sees
be
it
very
coming.
effective. He's got a lot of force fields.
Yeah, but that all-in of Protoss really delayed a lot of tech advances.
That is
So
true.
I think,
ramp
I think
actually
to be
requires
honest, it
4
cost
force
him the game.
fields to be
Uh-oh,
gaming
he's
tight.
moving away. He's gotta get those force fields. Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Photon overcharge. Yeah, okay. So he photon overcharges. Wow, really good so far. I mean, this is just kind of the initial. He's getting an immortal.
Plus 3 attacks.
He needs to
is
start
an
warping in more
interesting
units
choice
too.
From Jigglаг. He must not feel like he's being threatened too much right now. I guess he also didn't see the sixth gas go down, so he probably feels like he's safe from mutas at this point.
Yeah. He's making a Hydra Den. So that's man, they build so fast. 40 seconds. That's ridiculous.
Same as a cannon, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Whenever I play against Zerg, after 12 minutes, I'm always afraid of Mutilus.
Here comes the back door.
Yeah, which
That's actually
is
pretty
spotted.
Yeah, and this is just a good responsible move, I think, from Boomer. Whether or not he plans to use it, the fact that he
I
can
totally
threaten
think
in
he
the
should
second
help
place now is pretty
Break down
important.
those rocks.
I think he's going to draw this army away from the third, and then this army that's here at the watchtower, he might move into the third while that army is kind of being distracted. I think that would be a good move.
Oh, force field. Ooh, that
Oh,
was
good
good.
force
He catches a lot of roaches. That's actually really nice. See, oh, exactly. I called it. Wow, good
Nice
force fields.
response there.
He knew it was coming. Oh, he's
Force
got
field.
force field.
Oh.
There you go.
Man,
Oh,
Very
that
those
was
force fields are sick.
Very good
That
job.
was
with
really
force
well
field.
done.
Wow.
good job.
So the supplies
Yeah.
have evened up quite a bit at this point, and
And he's got...
That's the only way you can stay in as Protoss.
And that Hydralisk tech is going to be useless now that he has Colossus out. That's...
well
Yeah.
until
But he
until
does.
Hive
He does
pops.
have a spore coming in.
Yeah, until Vipers are out. That's...
And there.
Looks like the
started.
hive just
There you
started.
go. Hive just started. Yep.
So I think Jigglag has a window now.
Yes, I agree. And his supplies are like dead even almost now.
If he were to chrono out one more Colossus, or even grab that one, I think at this point he could push and get quite a bit of damage in. I also think Boomer's been kind of greedy to get the 6th so quickly.
Oh yeah, he's basically got Ling Bane to defend with right now. He's got 15 mutas are on the way.
Wow.
He's got enough stalkers and sentries out to like Guardian Shield and deal with those, I think. But maybe he's just going to counterattack with them. That's.
Hey, does Colossi have range yet? I don't think the Colossi has range.
Has he not even researched it? Is he even researching that? No, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, he does have range.
Okay.
Nice cleanup of all this creep here.
Did he see the Mutalisk? Oh, whoops.
So Hive's got about 20 seconds left on it.
He sees the Mutas, so he knows they're out. He starts a Stargate, 2.
Let's see how the force fields are. Not
wow,
bad.
There's just so many
that
you don't even need to
shield off the right side. That was good.
Oh man, I think he should totally recall out.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a lot.
Ooh,
recalls out. Leaves a
Pretty
few
good.
stalkers and stuff behind, but
Yeah.
what did he get back? So 1 Colossus died. He saved about 6 or 7 stalkers, and the supply is hugely in favor for Zerg right now.
That was actually a very close engagement, though. I think if Protoss had just a couple more gateway units in there for support,
Yeah.
it would have gone vastly different.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Now
I
he has
still
to
think
worry
though,
about
I mean,
a lot of-
Mutaling Bane versus Protoss in just a straight up engagement is horrible. I feel like if you can get enough Protoss units, he just continues making the Mutalisks, and he's making Phoenixes now too. Where are the Stargates? I don't even. Okay, here they are.
So I think going after the Templar Den, whatever that building's called, is a really
Templar
good move.
Archives.
Templar
Yeah,
Archives.
that. I don't play
Templar
that much
Den.
Archons. I think that was a really smart move with Jiglag only being on 3 bases. His gas is pretty restricted, so the mutas are forcing 300 out from the Stargates and then quite a bit pumped into some of the Phoenixes as well. So he doesn't really have any extra gas to remake that, especially not to get some High Templar on top of it. I think continuing to produce mutas is a very strong move at this point.
He should get a cancel on this 4th, or a kill even. That's.
Oh, he got a kill.
Ooh, yep. Killed it.
And for the sake of 1 muta. Oh man, that's rough.
Although he's committed a lot of mutas to this, so if they just die
Yeah.
from the Phoenix, then this could actually
Oh,
be
he's
really
got to
bad
run
for
by
the
in the
Zerg
3rd,
player.
which is nice.
The Ultralisk Cavern's almost done behind this, though, and he's got plenty of bank to pump out a few of them right away, and he already has the melee ups. So Jiglag's already prepared for a follow-up. Good Zealot weapons. They pretty efficiently
Yeah.
turn that up.
I agree.
And they got melee attack 3 almost completed.
Yeah, they're going to be really effective Zerglings. Oh, he catches this base.
And we got 4 Ultralists
always
coming in.
nice.
Oh man,
That's
it's
a
gonna
nice
be
pickup
rough.
for Jiglag there to get those workers.
Yeah, he's killed, I guess those were probably his first workers he's killed. He's killed 6.
He's also working towards Phoenix range, which will let...
But what he really needs is Immortals. Ultralists are coming out.
the Dark Templar will do pretty well against
Ooh,
them.
that's a little sloppy.
In either form, Dark Templar or Archons.
Yeah, some Archons I feel like would really... Well, especially against the Ultralisks, that would help a lot.
I think Dark Templar are a really good move, not only for the Archons, but this right here. Zerg's so spread out on 6 bases, it's
Yeah.
so hard to get detection everywhere and some way to actually kill the Dark Templar.
And it just forces you to multitask, like, which can really screw things up over time.
I can confirm that it really is so hard to deal with Dark Templar at this point in the game. Because you have to have defense and you have to have detection at every single base. And if you don't,
Yeah.
then they just get so much damage done and kill so many workers.
It's a lot of Mutalisks. How many does he have? He has 24 Mutalisks, 5 Ultralisks. And these Phoenixes are like nowhere. They're not even close to being in position for the... He gets a lot of drones here.
Well,
which
he
is
got the
really nice.
Mutalist to come back.
Wow, yeah, the Mutar's not trying to do a counter. They're coming back.
Well,
Here come the Mutalisks, though.
well now
I
he
see.
now he sees the Ultralist Cavern and the
Still
Ultralist.
DT running amok on the 5th base as well.
Oh, let me see.
Oh man, he is aggroing all of those.
Wow, he split off.
Yeah,
Wow,
those-
he just
Oh,
killed
Those
my
a
mutas
God.
are just going to go down.
And mutas are down.
Wow, that
Actually-
really turned the game around. He bought himself a lot of time with the DT harass, and he got got time for more for Phoenix range and more Phoenixes to pick off the mutas.
He's making 19 Hydralisks, and they're about, well, most of them just popped right now. Oh, but he's picking them off kind of one by one as they... And he's kind of continuing to build himself up kind of a death ball back at home. Yeah, he bought himself a ton of time with the Phoenixes and Dark Templar.
So one thing that is pretty important, I think, for Protoss to consider a resource, and really all sides to consider a resource for Protoss, is Robo build time at this point. So Robo is actually totally inactive, and both Colossi and Immortals are very, very strong right now.
Yeah, he's maxed. Both players are. So, yeah, well, he looks like Zerg's kind of sick of the harass and is going to try and move across the map. Honestly, though, I don't think... some of the buildings are placed really nicely. The Ultralisks won't be able to get like the surface area that they want to.
Yeah, what he should do is just throw down a ton of pylons everywhere, and that'll block the Ultralisks
Yeah,
from doing
I agree with you.
anything.
Zerg has to kind of back out for now.
Well, he did a great.
Ultralisks.
I mean, he's done a great job getting back into this game. You know, I'll give him
agreed.
that.
It's still, I still think the game could go either way.
Yeah, it definitely could. Just kind of warping in to deal with like the roaches back at the base. Oh, warping a Dark Templar was nice, especially if he can pick off the Overseer.
He will. I think he focused. No,
Yeah, he just died. The Overseer's dead.
There
So
we go.
Dark Templar would be
the
huge.
second Overseer's dead, so DT's are full reign
Trading
right
very
now.
efficiently.
Wow, that fight definitely went in Protoss's favor.
Yeah.
Zerg
he
still
killed
has a pretty big
everything.
bank. And a lot of larvae. He's using it right now on 6 Ultralisks and 8 roaches.
And
Oh,
the
he's
bank
picking
is
off that.
gone.
Wow, that's nice blink there.
Zerg is very, very mineral capped, though. Only got 58 workers, and a lot of them are in gas.
Yeah, this sell it run by. Well, he doesn't
I
have
don't think
charge.
he's gonna
He
do
should've-
much. I don't think he's gonna do much in that run by.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of spines and stuff here.
It's going to free up supply, though. Like, honestly, Protoss is going to be able to get 200 very quickly, and the Zealots are not going to be terribly effective.
Yeah,
in
the
large
zealots are
engage.
really useless. So Protoss, I mean, he's got more Immortals and Archons now, and Zerg's staying on Ultralisk production. So I feel like the next fight is really going to go in Protoss's favor.
Yeah, there's a huge window now for Protoss to go attack whenever he's comfortable. He really has a good minute and a half, probably.
And he's making Void Rays.
1, 2 void raids.
Yeah.
He's got
Plus 3
three, I
armor
think.
is finishing for Zerg, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
watch
three
out! The
Void
fight's
Rays
about to happen. Man, that one roach. He's super scary.
Wow, this both players are kind of dancing around, not really wanting to engage in each other. I don't blame them. Next fight wins.
Let's
Oh, he
let's
started
right
with 5th.
now.
I didn't even notice that. Man, this game has been pretty epic. Definitely a long game.
To be honest, I thought for sure that after that, the 7-gate blink all in didn't really work. It was almost impossible for him to actually get back in the game. But
Oh, his army is out of position for...
I wonder
He
why.
might catch the
there.
Zerg army, though, like from behind.
Oh yeah.
If he
Ooh,
blinks
if he
up the
works in a
side,
bunch
he
of
can definitely
DTs, though,
pincer.
that would be really good.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He doesn't have
I don't
any
think he
protection.
can warp in anything right now.
Oh, no, he's maxed. Yeah, he can't. That's
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That was a
Having-
strong catch from Protoss.
might cost him 2 Ultralisks and some Roaches. Yeah, it does. That's rough.
Zerg
Yeah,
is back
Ultras
to
are
70
definitely-
workers. His economy is really going to start kicking in if he can keep mining time up. Protoss going right for the 5th is a good move.
Yeah, we're going to have to see a fight here shortly, and honestly, the Zerg units are just kind of like squishy now. Like, he's got a ton of Hydras.
I think
Yeah,
a
that's-
mothership might be a good addition as well.
That's actually, yeah, that's a good point. All right, well, we're going to see the engagement. He's going to go up a ramp. Well, maybe not. That's definitely a smart choice that he backed off there. That would have been huge. He's got a good
Oh, there
concave.
you go.
Oh, this is definitely
that
the fight
concave.
that he wants to
Not too
take.
No storms. There you
the
go.
Storms.
Yeah, this was definitely a good fight for Zerg.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a really
Close
bad
enough. There we
concave.
go.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, that was the best possible engagement for the Zerg player.
Great concave. Oh, those storms are really good, though.
Ooh,
I mean, he-
one
Wow,
last
really
storm.
good.
Yeah, he's really making those storms work.
Man, I'll tell you what, the Zerg's gas bank is huge. That's normally like every Zerg's dream.
Oh wow, yeah.
5.5k almost. This little Hydra counterattack might actually do a ton of damage to, like, well, it might take off this base because Protoss is pretty out of position. Colossus, I feel like, really aren't what. He's making a lot of roaches and ultralisks, so you should just stay on Immortal Archon.
Oh, cutting off the zealot reinforcements is a big deal, and Protoss
Yeah,
is
that
already
is a
mineral
big deal.
starved.
And
He's
Protoss
gonna catch
really,
some Phoenixes as well.
yeah, he gets those. Protoss is not even moving over there to try and defend his base. I think he's just going to give it up.
What can Zerg do against Phoenix and DTs?
One fungal.
That's a good.
Oh yeah, fungal. That's right. I forgot about fungal.
Everyone does.
One fungal.
Uh-oh, these Colossus might get...
Yeah, they're gonna get picked up.
Caught up
Yeah,
position.
Colossus are just not good against Ultralisks either, so that's. This is getting rough.
Zerg's getting some really nice engagements. He's really
Yeah,
up
that
against
is
the ropes 2 minutes ago, and he's turned the game around at this point.
Oh, that Colossus lived with 2 health. That's a pretty big deal. Man, this game has been very back and forth.
Zerg has taken a new 6th as well, and looks like it's up and running. He's got some some workers on it that's really gonna get his mineral income back up there, so he can use some of that gas.
Oh man, what are those High Templars doing? That's a bad place to be.
Oh, Warp Prism is a really nice play.
I don't think he has enough money for a real nice Warp Prism play.
That is very true. That Dark Templar. He's going to be able to pick off all the drones and stop mining at this new 6th base, though.
That's good. That's really great. And he's gonna attack the main.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot. 4 Zealots, I guess they can do work. They've got +3 attack, which,
Oh,
I
they'll
mean,
do
that
a
does
lot of damage here, yeah, with no static defense available. It's gonna be... Ultra's having a pop
Yeah,
right there.
an
That's gonna
Ultralisk
clean it
pretty
up.
much deals with this, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Stopping the mining here is nice. Working in a Dark Templar, just 1. That's...
There's no detection.
Yeah, well, he's running low on money. So.
Yeah, Protoss really needs to take another base. Or 2.
He doesn't have the army supply to defend to right now, as much as he needs the
Yeah.
income.
He's got a million storms, though. Like,
It's true.
5 Templar full energy.
Is it 5? I see
Yeah,
3.
5.
3 full
Oh,
energy,
well,
too.
okay,
Three
3
full.
health.
I'm talking about 3 full
Two
energy.
just new. Yeah.
It's pretty important to get those storms off before the main engagement happens. Like, it needs to... They need to go off as the units are coming at each other. As far down as Protoss is on supply right now, he's got a pretty good comp. Especially against
Yeah, that is very
the
true.
supply-bloated roach composition from Zerg.
Yeah, so Zerg's army is 7 Ultralisks, 32 Roaches, and 14 Hydralisks. Definitely something Storms can do a lot of damage to. Like, if you get a bunch, obviously they're not great versus Roaches, but over time they would whittle them down.
I don't think he has anything to really counter those Ultras.
Yeah, you need Archons or Immortals.
Uh-oh,
They're
here we
going to
go.
just
He
swallow
has
the army
voids,
now.
but it's just not enough. Not
Yeah.
But he's got a couple of immortals in there as well.
You gotta
And
go
he's
back to
leading
those
with the
Storms off
Ultralisks, so
now,
the
that-
Storms
that's
aren't going
good
to be nearly
storming.
as good. The Ultralisks do die pretty quickly,
As
especially
Zerg is
against the
splitting up
Warps.
those ranged
Wow,
units
yeah, they
big
die really
time.
fast.
Zerg's gonna get all his army in there.
Ooh,
He
just
lost.
had
one
a
more
full
storm
energy
would have
jump.
just destroyed this.
Looks like
Yeah.
the game's evening up again. Wow.
Really nice trait there for man. These players just can't attack into each other; they just die. The creeps
Yeah,
are
but
pretty
Zerg,
nice.
look at his bank.
Yeah, that is
His
true.
tank is ridiculous.
It's making Lings, which I feel like is not very good against Archon Colossus.
Archon Colossus Void Ray.
Void Ray. Void.
Yeah, but Protoss army is he is so low on money.
Yeah, yeah, he's down pretty far in supply. The Lings, I guess he's just going to counterattack it with him, which is a really nice move. He's going to catch the army out of position. Oh, he's actually going to kill
Wow.
a lot of this
that
army
Ultra's going
supply
to-
with this. That's actually really nice. He's going to just try and pick off the base and leave, which might... Yeah, he's going to pick it off. There's no way he's
Wow,
defending
those
that.
+3 cracklings get a lot of damage off quickly.
Yes, they do.
So fast.
5 Ultras in the production tab and 14 Ultralisks, or Hydralisks.
So Protoss is pretty much out of mining bases at this point, which is interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be game here. As soon as these Ultras and Hydras pop, it's just... You can
Even
basically
before
game
that,
into this
I
army.
think.
In general, losing an Ultra and that many supporting units for base isn't worth it, but I think it was definitely the right move here with Protoss, that being Protoss' last mining base. Good game.
Yeah, really good game. 40-minute game. That was pretty epic, really back and forth. There were times when I thought both players couldn't lose, and then they had like a miracle defense and turned it around. That was...
Slashers up next.
I give Jigolag a lot of credit for getting back in after his a 7-gate blink all in.
Yeah, that was a really close game. Really epic game.
Yeah, really great job from both players. All the back and forth. Honestly, both of them sitting at 200 APMs for that extended period of time. I would
Yeah.
imagine they're both exhausted now.
Yes.
That was just a warm-up for Jigolag.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to
Okay,
see
so,
what the next game's gonna be.
Okay, so we got Slasher. I just messaged him. See if he responds.
He was talking to me a moment ago. I'm sure he's there.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play on Vonnie Research Station. Gonna be Slasher versus Boomer.
Oh, good. I'm glad we got that one out of the way before my game. Actually, Inferno pools I'd be uncomfortable with as well. Those two I don't practice on that
Inferno
much.
pools. Okay, the guy's making the game right now. He's gonna invite everybody.
I'm in. So if you're just joining us now, this is the clan war between L0B and VVV. The current score is L0B is up 2-1. The next map is going to be Vonnie Research Station. Looks like we're going to have a ZVT, I believe.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
How many viewers you got, Airden? Oh, you got 14.
That's good.
Not bad. Expected more.
Thanks to everybody for joining us.
So just to let y'all know, I'm turning 30 on Monday, guys.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
I know, right?
What are you gonna do to celebrate? Go to work and pretend like it didn't happen?
No, I don't really go. I really don't go to work that much these days.
You work all the time, but you're never there.
No, I mean, I have to say, for the past like 2 weeks or week, I've been pretty slammed in terms of work wise.
I know, I barely talked to you. I've been working a ton too, though.
But normally it will last for like a week or two, and then I'll go back to pretty much doing nothing.
I think we have everybody in here now. We should be getting started in just a moment.
Yeah, we just got Slasher into the lobby, so he'll be on in just. So he's still pending, but I just barely got done talking to him. Okay, there we go. Wait, Slasher gonna play Zerg? Oh, okay.
His main is Terran.
Yeah.
John, I don't know what your take is on this. I feel like Terran in general have a lot of options for harassment on Vani just because of the huge amount of airspace by the natural and by the 5th.
Yes, that is. Slasher's very, very good in like the early mid game with like the Hellion Banshee, Reaper Harass, which is why I told him to pick this map. He's not as familiar with the newer maps, but he, yeah, his micro and macro are both really good.
Yeah, I think that Terran do have a lot of options. I think that airplay is really, really common, especially Banshees. That's actually why in the tournament recently I threw down 2 Spore Crawlers at my natural.
Ah, yeah.
That was
Smart.
kind of a just in case move. I knew he'd want to drop there a lot. It's kind of an investment early game, but honestly, it's definitely the safest way to play.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're loaded into map number 4. It is 2-1 in favor of Legion of Boom, but here we are with the purple Terran player spawning at the top of Vani Research Station. It is Slasher. And his opponent taking 2 games already off of UniVVV. Hopefully we can even things out. It is the Blue Zerg player Boomer.
I think we saw some good, what I might call crisis management out of him last game. Just the way he was so patient to remax his army when he had very little income after Protoss had gotten a strong engage early on. He just...
Yeah, that was very smart, so he could get the correct composition out.
didn't mind sacrificing his 6th for it, or his 5th, depending on how you want to look at it. One of his 6 bases. Yeah. He just sat there and waited to get the right engage, waited to get the right comp.
One thing that's really good about this map is this little area behind this grass right here. You can proxy Reaper or like 2 racks, and it's actually really close to the main base. Obviously, we're not seeing that this game, but that's... I'm not big on like cheese or early aggression like that, but that's something a lot of people I've seen do, like especially in pro matches.
So in this case, what does the racks before gas tell us?
Reaper, yeah. You can open up Reaper if you go racks then gas. So normally the gas first builds are in like TVT.
Do you normally see workers left in gas and you get a factory afterwards, or are we looking at probably a reactor right after the first Reaper?
Yeah, so what will happen, it depends on the build. If you open up 1 Reaper, he can make a reactor on the racks, like he'll have 50 gas like right when the Reaper finishes, or pretty close to that. And you can start but if you open up 2 Reaper, you can get a factory and start a reactor just a second after, and they finish up about the same time if you just leave 3 in gas.
Oh, that's interesting. So then you have the option of putting the reactor on your factory.
Yeah, like right as soon as they finish, you can kind of lift both buildings up and switch them around.
Looks like he's going for an expansion instead of the factory.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a definitely expected move on a map
Yes.
like this.
Yeah, where your natural's so easy to take. And he's actually being a little greedier than normal. Normally, you can, if you want to be safe, first as Zerg, you can get a second supply depot and then get your natural, but I like this build. Oh, so he's going reactor. So he's building a reactor right after his first Reaper, so he's going to try and... what you can do is you can get your factory, you can get like 4 Marines out before your factory finishes, so you can deny scouting and things like that, which is kind of the purpose for going reactor then factory.
So definitely good openers from both of these guys. This is just really, really standard.
Yes, yeah, absolutely standard. Ooh, Reaper's got to get out of there, heal up a little bit. Good scouting by him. This map is really good for like Reaper with early Hellion because you can deny the third for a while, which I've seen some Zergs actually just take the third out here first, just so that that's not a problem later on.
That's actually very common for me to see in ZVP as well.
Ooh. Good micro, 2 kills. I don't think any of them were drones, mostly just lings, which is still nice.
Exactly what you said,
And
4 Marines.
So he's starting a tech lab on his barracks right now, so I'm guessing he's probably just maybe going to add 2 barracks on before his starport, or he can get 2 engineering bays if he wants to be like greedy. Actually, he hasn't even put down a 3rd command center yet, so I'm getting a little ahead of myself. He can definitely choose to be aggressive. If he adds on his racks, I think he'll try and be aggressive. If he adds on his command center, obviously just kind of a macro game.
Hey, and I'm back.
That Reaper has been so close to dying like 5 times.
He's getting a lot of good pot shots with it. And this Overlord's not going to get the information it needs either.
Yeah, which is nice. He didn't see anything. Obviously, there's really not much to see right now.
Actually, I feel like he did get enough information. He saw that the tech lab on the barracks there was researching,
so
which
you
means
know it's not Banshee.
Exactly, and that's honestly what he was scouting for. That's the most important thing to scout for.
Interesting.
Although one thing is that the 3rd command center seems to be pretty late.
Yeah,
which,
I agree.
Which definitely makes it really confusing for Boomer.
At the same time, though, the 3rd from Zerg is a little bit late, too. He actually killed a drone that was going to build that hatchery. And even just chipping away at this hatch a little bit is kind of nice. But obviously, he's not going to do much with 3 queens there. 2 of them have transfuses, too.
Mm-hmm.
So double evolution chamber and double eBay on the way, pretty close to the same time. So upgrades will be
almost done.
Basically about even. 14 lings are on the way, though. I wonder if that's to help deal with the Hellions, or if he's going to try and be aggressive. I feel like that's not enough to be aggressive, but that's like...
And
I feel like
not
3
enough.
queens can really deal with this.
I don't think it would be enough to really deal with the Hellions either.
Yeah, I agree. So that's kind of a weird number. And he's making roaches. Okay, I wonder if he's going to try and be aggressive. I wonder... So he's... I don't know. Yeah, it must just be to be safe. Oh, he's going to try and do a counter. That's actually a really nice move. If Slasher leaves his wall down, which he is right now, he's got a lot of Marines on the high ground, though.
Yeah, I think this counter would be successful if Slasher was going for maybe a really greedy 3rd, like actually putting it in place.
Yeah, counterattack was stopped pretty nicely. And his Hellions should come back and try and search for this counterattack so it doesn't happen again. But pretty standard game overall. Both players kind of choosing to macro it up, so we're going to see kind of a more Marine splits with Lean Bane and stuff. Oh, he actually catches a lot of the...
Yeah, he was on the watchtower, so he knew where the placement was.
Nicely done. So 1-1 is pretty close to inline for both of them. Zergs is slightly ahead.
Yeah. So it looks like Slasher now is going to try and move out with these Marines. They just had Stim finish. Maybe try and get a little bit of damage done before Bane's Feed is complete, which actually hasn't even started.
It'll hit before the mutas are able to start as well. It seems like a pretty awkward time for Zerg.
And Zerg is still continuing to make roaches here and there, which is kind of interesting. I feel like maybe he's just worried about maybe like a Hellbat timing. The creep spread is actually really good this game. Something that can get out of hand really fast if all these creep tumors stay alive.
And that was a really good scan as well. He's not going to quite... Wow. Wow, very nice surround from Zerg.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was really well done.
That's gonna clean up almost pretty much everything.
Yeah, and these guys just need to head home.
No medevacs.
Yeah, he's just going to kind of sacrifice
Yep, here he
these units.
comes.
There you go. Oh, pick him up! Pick him up! Oh man, he's giving free Marines away.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Those Widowmine hits.
How many? One got 16 kills.
Exploding,
And
man.
Zerg smells blood in the water and is just coming over here. Wow, this actually might just end the game. He's not continuing to make units, though. He's just... Maybe, is he supply blocked? No. I wonder why he's droning up. Okay.
He's got a ton of larvae left. Still 7 larvae.
Yeah, and he's got... Well, I guess he doesn't have a whole lot of minerals. He's making mutas now. Okay, so that's what he's
That
going.
makes sense. I think Boomer's just playing this really, really safe. Like, this seems like a very solid game overall.
Yeah, I agree. Slasher's going to try and retake his third now. So let's see. Workers, it is 44 to 61, so Slasher's quite a ways behind. And he's not trying to... Oh, I guess there's some spores at the natural, kind of like you're saying, he put 2 down. So that'll kind of stop any drops from happening. But Slasher needs to definitely do something to get back into this game. Just make Widow Mines. That's what he's
The
doing.
gift that keeps on giving, let me tell you.
That's right.
Explodies make me angry.
Oh, so he's got 2 turrets here. So these mutalisks aren't going to do anything. There's only 5 of them, too, so...
Oh, wow, losing a muta there is a little bit
A
painful.
little sloppy, yeah. Kind of sucks, too, because he only has 4. And he's not
Definitely
making
keep
any
the
more.
medevac count down. There's an interesting move I've seen from some Zerg at the pro level at this point in the game, where instead of the
I did
they
notice
get a
that
few
Farron.
corruptors.
Yeah, Dark. Yeah, I saw that. He does the Corruptor style.
With the base
Yeah.
armor on them, they can take a ton of marine shots. They can really get in there and keep the medevac count down as long as Zerg is able to engage.
Oh yeah, it worked
Pretty
wonders for him in those games. He might actually get his 4th base.
He will
I think he
cancel it.
is. Wow. That's pretty lucky. Oh, these Widow Mines could be huge if he's not...
Pick him up. Oh wow, it actually killed a lot of his Marines.
It did, yep.
And
I'm
he just
surprised
gets
it
out of there.
didn't- Yeah.
All the Widow Mines are going to get cleaned up too, so nice engagement there by Zerg, and he is
Flying ahead.
hugely in supply. Yeah, like the lead. And we might see the game end right here. There aren't any Banelings here yet. Oh, what's he doing?
I don't know. That was an interesting run. Oh, there you go. There's the Baneling.
Slash should have been kept off that 3rd twice now. That's painful.
Yeah,
playing
that's a
Zerg player.
big
Come on,
problem. Yeah,
innovation.
that's-
You can do this.
he's on top of the production now. It's going to be hard for Terran to amass anything to be able to deal with all of this now.
And also going on to 4 bases, so that's really, I think that's a nail in the coffin.
Yeah. And you're right. Sergey, I mean, he's playing this very safe. He could, I feel like, just rally units to the main of the Terran player and just win, but he's not.
"15 creep tumors in production. That's impressive."
That's disgusting. And the mutas are going to go harass. Oh, there's... He's prepared for mutas.
It's like a wall of turrets.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Mutas are rough on this map.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I don't think he even has enough mutas to bust that too. If he has good reaction time.
No, no way. This is a good move by Slasher. It's easy when you know you're a little bit behind to just kind of hole up and be defensive, but he's got to get some damage done. In fact, he's moving out with his army. I think is exactly what he has to do.
Yeah, it'll be nice, especially with the mutas not here. And I don't think the mutas will be able to do much back at Slasher's natural anyway. I mean, that's a lot of yeah, he just backs out. Smart decision there.
Maybe he can catch those mutas on the way back. Oh, he
He
is.
might get him. He might get
Oh,
him.
wow.
Ah, close.
Close, but no cigar.
If those Splodies get some shots off, those mutas are way clumped up. Oh, that's scary.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, he's that was not a bad engagement for Slasher. This could get rough though. Slasher, you need to pay attention.
ooh, off of creep though, and the splits aren't bad.
Oh, the splits are pretty good actually. That's
Yeah,
All
but,
the medivacs are
Zerg
picked
just
off,
has an
though.
overwhelming amount of army.
Yeah, the
now.
raw supply difference here is just too much, I think.
Yeah, 29 mutas. That's
way too much.
throwing down the
Oh,
manor
manor
hatcheries.
hatches. Yeah, we're gonna see GG any second here, I think.
The worst part about it is he doesn't even know about the manor hatches until now, until later.
Yeah, until the drones are there. They're on their way. I see them. If he picks off all 4 of these drones, he's gonna win. 5. That's too much economic damage to come back from.
What if he lets the hatcheries start and then he just picks up them all off?
Doesn't matter. Overwhelming supply area.
All right, Eridan, you've got to dance your units if you win.
Okay, alright. So, I guess I should
You can't be streaming your game when you play, right?
I mean, you can
mind.
stream if you want to, but we won't be able to commentate, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off Skype. I am gonna stream my game.
Cool.
I'm gonna be putting on music, so if that's annoying to anybody, turn your volume off. I have to have it when I'm playing. I'm also going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be ready in about 2 minutes. I will not
Alright.
be commentating while I'm playing, though. I need to concentrate.
Alright, you don't have to.
の孤独無限な世代居場所だけに縛られれば時を待つ望む世界はこれがあなたの理想何を思い何を探し明日を恐れない私の孤独無限な世界居場所だけに縛られれば時を待つ望む世界はこれがあなたの理想何を思い何を探し 探しも孤独胸が砂に居場所がけに血はがめれば起きようがつ望む世界今骨が花が降りそう何を思い何を探し明日を恐れ何で流れこぼれた地図何 届く